What's the biggest regret of your entire life? I never graduated college, but I sure knew how to act like I did. When I was 22, broke as hell living in my mom's basement, I saw this job posting for a management position at this tech startup. They wanted someone with a business degree and experience. I had neither, but I was desperate. So I photoshopped a diploma from the local university online. Took me like 3 hours on some sketchy website. Made it look legit. Even added the fancy gold seal thing. Put down that I had a master's in business. Nobody ever checked. I was good at talking my way through things. Always had been. In the interview, I threw around business terms I learned from YouTube videos the night before. Talked about synergy and optimization like I invented the words. They ate it up, got the job. Started at 45 grand, which felt like winning the lottery back then. I bought my first real suit, moved into an actual apartment. Felt like I was finally somebody. The crazy part is, I was actually good at the work. I picked things up fast, stayed late, made friends with everyone. Within 6 months, they promoted me. Then again a year later. By year 3, I was making 6 figures and had 12 people reporting to me. I almost forgot about the fake degree. It felt like ancient history, like something that happened to someone else. Then the company merged with this bigger tech firm. Departments got shuffled around. I got put in charge of budget cuts for the new division. Basically, I had to decide who got fired. Going through the employee files, I saw a name that made my stomach drop. Dr. Dale Brenner, economics professor at the same university I supposedly graduated from. The same guy who failed me my last semester for plagiarizing some paper about market trends. He was 64, highest paid in his department, close to retirement. The other executives expected me to approve his termination. It made financial sense on paper. When we met face to face in the conference room, he didn't recognize me at first. I'd gained weight, grown a beard, wore expensive clothes now instead of thrift store hoodies. "Sorry, have we met?" he asked, adjusting his glasses. I shook his hand, my palms sweating. "You taught me a long time ago. Economics 342. He blinked slowly, then his eyes widened just a bit. "Oh, Evan DeVries. Yes, I remember now." He smiled, but it didn't reach his eyes. The way he said my name, I knew he remembered exactly why I never graduated. The plagiarism, the failed class, everything. But he didn't say anything about the fake degree, didn't call me out, just sat there looking tired. Instead, he pulled out this manila folder from his briefcase. "This is a list of budget-saving measures I created for the company back in January. Nobody followed up on them, but if even half of these were implemented, you wouldn't need to fire anyone." I flipped through the pages. 20 different ways to cut costs without cutting people. Renegotiating vendor contracts, switching software licenses, eliminating redundant processes, all solid ideas that would actually work, but it was too late. The board had already approved the layoffs. The paperwork was done. Dale was out. He packed his things silently. 30 years of teaching, and he was cleaning out his desk like it meant nothing. On his way out, he stopped and shook my hand one more time. "Best of luck, Mr. DeVries. I hope you've learned a lot since Economics 342. That night, I sat in my car in the parking lot for 20 minutes, just staring at nothing. I still had the job, still had the title, still had the fake degree hanging in my office, but I never applied for another promotion. Every time they offered me more responsibility, I turned it down, said I was happy where I was. Because every morning when I walked into that building, I saw Dale's empty office, and I remembered that I was just a college dropout playing dress-up in a world where I didn't belong. The worst part? Dale's cost-saving ideas worked. 6 months later, they implemented most of them and saved the company $2 million, money that could have kept his job and 10 others.